So here we are at Gadget Show today, and we're here with Stefan from Synology, and we're going to find out what the newest products are from Synology and see what is different from what's the other range. So take it away, Stefan. Let me know.
Hi, I'm Stefan. We've got a few new units that we're launching today, starting with this one. So this is the 215 Plus. So that's a 2-bay unit manufactured in 2015, and the performance range, hence the product code. So this is coming out at some point later this year. It's much more powerful than its predecessor, in line with our other Plus series that we've launched recently as well. Other than that, this is our new VS unit, so this is the VS360 HD. This is to go with our surveillance station software, so it's got the HDMI on the back. You can use this to monitor your cameras from wherever you are, and you just plug it on the back of a monitor. It's got the Visa mount on the back, and you're good to go. Very, very easy solution.
Before we put this back, I'm liking how small this is. It looks a bit more like a computer, like an Intel NUC or Gigabyte Bricks or something like that.
It's actually built off of our, we've got another unit which is called the EDS14, which has this case. So it was designed specifically for that purpose, so we've just readapted the case and done that.
Is this actually a computer? Or
no, it's literally just a, well, it kind of is. So it has the capacity to do the surveillance software that we make, but that's all it has.
Has it got a hard drive or solid state? Or?
It doesn't need it, because it has no need for storage. So it does have a small ROM on there which runs the software, but other than that it doesn't need internal storage.
Okay, I like it. So tell us more about this product here then. Is this for the home user, business user, or for everyone?
I'd say it's probably more like prosumer. So you've got the prosumer range where we've got, like, so I myself have one of our 8-bay performance modules at home. So anyone can have one of these, but if you're a business, this is the kind of performance you need. We're launching new applications with DSM 5.1, like Docker application virtualization.
What is Docker?
Docker is basically an application that allows you to run small Linux applications within a virtual machine. So if you're running multiple applications and you want to be able to allocate resources to each application, that's when you would use Docker. So it's a brand new thing we're launching in the beta that's out here today that we're showing on the TVs. So that's the beta we've got running here now. So this is the kind of unit you would want for things like that. Also, because it's got the 2 LAN ports on the back, you can link aggregate that, which means you've got extra bandwidth as well.
What kind of speed or spec we're using in that? What sort of CPU processing power, memory?
Well, if it's in line with our current Plus range, you're talking a quad-core Intel processor that's built in there, 2.13 gigahertz. Probably a minimum of a gig of RAM, maybe 2 that's going to be in there. We haven't got the final specs yet, so I can't be specific. But that's what's based on the modules we've got at the moment.
Do you know anything of how much storage space we can add to this device?
Well, as it's a 2-bay unit, it'll take 2 drives. The largest current drive on the market is 8 terabytes, so you could have 2 8-terabyte drives totaling 16 terabytes of storage in RAID 0.
And that's Western Digital, Seagate, Toshiba.
We're completely vendor neutral. We have absolutely no we're completely neutral towards all the vendors. So anyone, will go to our compatibility list at Synology.com, and then you'll be able to see all the drives we support.
Okay, now tell me about the multimedia play center.
So this is our 214 Play, DS214 Play. This is probably one of our most popular units. This has got a built-in 1080p hardware transcoding engine in it. So what this is good for is if you're trying to play a video that your TV doesn't support. We've all had that issue where we're trying to play something that our TV or our Xbox isn't able to play.
It's really annoying.
What this will do is convert that file in real time into a file that your TV can understand at full 1080p.
Okay. So do you lose any pixels or anything like that?
No, it's a real-time transcoding. So because it has an onboard chip, this is Intel's Evansport architecture, which is what's in here. So that's a 1.6 gigahertz dual-core processor, but it has a separate chip purely for doing that one job. So it doesn't need that much power in it. So if you were running a software-level media player on a PC, to do the same thing you would need a 3.3 gigahertz dual-core processor to be able to do 1080p transcoding, and this does it with a 1.6 Atom.
Excellent. So when is this device out?
That's already out.
This is already out?
Yeah, that's been out for a while. That's the 2014 model, so that's been out for a while now,
Okay.
We've also got this 4-bay version, which has just come out, which is the 415 Play as well. So it's exactly the same. 4-bay version.
Okay. So what's the software like now? What's the new updates you've done for the Synology software? Because I noticed that when I used to come to the events quite a lot, you always had a new update, and it was always getting better and better and better. You've also listened to a lot of the people's
Feedback.
Yeah, and sorted it out and basically improved your software to make it even better.
Yeah. What we've got, so DSM 5.2 is what we're betaing here today. So this is what's running at the moment. If you want to go to our website, Synology.com, you can download this, you can try out on your own distance.
There'll be a link down below.
So what we've got a few new applications that we're showing today, but most of them are Docker and things like that. But basically we're moving more into the enterprise space. So a lot of our new features are more into the enterprise grade, but we've made a lot of improvements at Cloud Station. Cloud Station is probably the thing that our users use more than anything else. So Cloud Station, if I show you down here.
So obviously Cloud Station, obviously storing like your photos, your movies, your...
Well, Cloud Station's more designed for, there's other services that are able to do it. So basically what I have is I have a client that is installed on this PC here.
Yeah.
I've then got a server that's installed here. So when I update a file on my computer, it's instantaneously transferred back to the server over the internet or locally wherever I am. And you can see here which files have already been transferred. And it will keep a log and also versions, so it'll do up to 32 versions. So if you open a Word document, make a change, and then you realise you saved it and closed it and you didn't mean to make that change, you can just go back to the previous version.
So everything is a bit more organised now. It's getting more and more organised.
We've had a lot of feedback about it, because the other thing as well with Cloud Station, because it's a synchronisation service, means it's two-way. So the issue there is if I deleted something on my computer, it would have deleted it on the server. With DSM 5.2, we're bringing in one way. So everything that you upload to the server will stay there. If I delete it locally, it will not delete it from the server.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Stefan.
That's all right?
Brilliant.
Cheers.